Hey guys, welcome to Engineer Exploits. Here, I'm going to show you 10 overpowered engineer exploits like circuit jumping, getting people stuck in your buildings, getting out of bounds, and even more. Today's video is sponsored by TF2Hunt.com. Play our brand new game modes like King, Upgrade, and Wheel to take home insane winnings. Try it today using the link in the description and be sure to use code NISLT for an awesome bonus prize. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Nice!
Alright, first up is the Nucleus exploit. Here's some things that you're going to want to equip before we get started. The Eureka Effect, which is optional, but you will need the Wrangler. Here's how you do it. Build a sentry in this exact spot. Take some extra metal.
Winning's like science, boys. If you want a steak, you gotta prove it.
And then place a teleporter here. Now how to really do it is you gotta hold both W and crouch at the same time. When you hit this wall, stop holding the crouch key, and boom! Have fun wrecking havoc. Keep in mind though, this will only work in casual and community servers, not private servers.
Woo-wee! They ain't gonna know what hit them.
Alright, this next exploit is pretty devious during setup time. All you need is to equip the short circuit. And with this exploit, it's possible to damage enemies behind walls like so.
Gotcha!
Fool your friends and trick your enemies with this spooky Wrangler exploit. All you're going to want to do is equip the Wrangler. Here's the step-by-step on how to do this. Crouch behind your sentry like so. Hold mouse 2. Now aim towards your sentry and change your weapon. And now, look at this! You got a laser that acts on its own and follows you around!
Heavy load coming through. Woo-wee! Will you look at that? Packing up. Oh! That's from yours truly, son.
Now here's something that'll really get your enemies mad at you. Here's the step-by-step for doing the gravel pit out of bounds exploit. Here's what you gotta do. Crouch and aim at this rock, like so. And once you're lined up just right, back off and build a dispenser. Now you gotta hold crouch and W until you hit the rock. And once you're right there and you're perfectly lined up, stop crouching and boom! You're right inside. Similarly to the Nucleus exploit, this won't work on a privated server, but it will work on community and casual servers, so hey, have fun with this.
Erecting a dispenser.
Well, you must be very proud of yourself. You shouldn't be.
This next one's pretty fun and can really help you get the jump on your enemies. It's the short circuit jump exploit. Really, all you need is the short circuit. Due to the short circuit being a projectile-based weapon, you can use enemies and objects in order to gain momentum and do large-scale jumps. And it's super easy to pull off, too. Think of it like rocket jumping, but for engineer.
Well done, sir.
For this next exploit, you can get stuck in buildings, but it's got a way more fun purpose than you might think. For this exploit, you're going to need to equip the Wrangler. Here's how you do it. Go on pretty much any map that has a surface where you can build a dispenser or a sentry, and then manage to place a teleporter underneath it.
Teleporter coming right up. Erecting a dispenser. This thing ain't on autopilot, son.
Hit yourself a few times with the Wrangler, pick up your sentry, and then boom! You're launched at 1,000,000 miles per hour. So if you can master strafing, you can get behind enemy lines like that. Now this next one's a little complicated, but hey, pay attention and you'll be able to wreak havoc wherever you go. It's the enclosure out of bounds exploit. You gotta equip the Eureka Effect. Pay attention to these step-by-step instructions. What you gotta do, place a teleporter at this position. Then, open your developer console and write CL show pos 1. You gotta get as close as possible to this angle right here, 6.55. Then, hold W and D at the same time and crouch. And once you bump the wall, stop holding D, stop holding crouch, and then, boom! Look at this. You're out of bounds!
Not bad.
Like the other bugs though, this doesn't work on privated servers and only works in community and casual servers. This next trick is for you metal conservationists out there. Are you tired of your teleporters taking 200 metal to level up, but you don't want to run the Eureka Effect for the entire game? Well, with this exploit, you don't have to do any of that. All you gotta do, build a teleporter, equip the Eureka Effect, and pick up your teleporter, and boom! 100 metal to upgrade! This next exploit is even easier to do if you have a buddy on the enemy team, but even if you don't, you can still pull this off. This is the double hit exploit. Here's how to do it. Pick up a building, hold mouse 1, and then click mouse 2, and then, for some weird reason, you'll be able to hit twice in a row in one click. This works really well if you're playing with a friend and you're using the gunslinger, because this way, you can store crits.
That was getting heavy. How could this happen?
Lastly, we have not really an exploit, but something that's still very helpful for new players. This is the fast metal trick. What you gotta do is open the developer console and input this, a loadout bind. Type in item_preset 0. This way, instead of having to constantly walk all the way back to the resupply locker, you can just instantly respawn full metal. There you go. May your buildings prosper. Thank you for watching. Subscribe so that you don't miss any future uploads, and you can watch our other videos right here.
Son, I never said this to anybody before, but I'm damn proud of you.
We done already? Now, that is a shame.